Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream of another go at Go Ahead Punk, together with Next Dimension Games. This game will be launching on Kickstarter closer to May, so do follow along on that. With me today, I have Mark from Next Dimension Games. Say hi.
Hello. Hi.
And the ever excitable Adam from Die Rollin.
Hello.
Do you want to start, Mark, with telling a little bit about the game for those who are new?
Okay, so this is Go Ahead Punk. It is a hidden movement game sitting somewhere between Scotland Yard and Fury of Dracula, if you're familiar with those games. It is inspired by classic 70s cop movies. So you have a map of San Francisco here, and there is a sniper on the loose. The sniper, in order to win the game, must complete 3 hits in these large circle hit locations somewhere in the city, and then escape to one of the 4 orange port locations. So 3 hits and escape. That's all he has to do to win. I've made it sound easy, but it isn't. The cops simply have to stop him. They have to catch him and
Simply,
get it,
you say.
and end him if they can. So each character has their own special ability. Catherine Lacey has she's the intel specialist, so she's good at revealing his exact location more than the other characters. Frank is carrying a rather large, most powerful handgun in the world, so he gets +1 damage. Eddie gets a re-roll on his combat rolls because he's using a shotgun. Difficult to miss with a shotgun. And the turns clockwise direction, starting with the sniper, then Catherine, then Frank, then Eddie. Round and round we go. And on each turn, the cops have a very simple choice. They can either move, they can draw a card and possibly play it if it's playable, or they can play a card that they already have held from a previous round. So draw, move, or play. They essentially are the nice and simple 3 choices for the cops. Yeah, that's probably all you need to know for now. I'll keep you suitably in the dark, just enough for me to win. As the cops. I'll let you know some rules just after it transpires that you could have won. But no, I won't. I won't. So we'll get underway. So the first thing that happens is the sniper has to choose his start location. So I have a little screen here with a small version of the map on it. So I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose to start there. So I've moved my little token recording my start location. The next thing that happens is normally in a normal game, you cycle through the pack until you find a key, and then you reshuffle the pack. That's a bit of a faff with Tabletopia. So instead, I'm going to roll a 12-sided dice here, and I can look along the top of my guide here as to and compare the dice roll with a location. Okay, so I now have my first target. And that's me done. So we now move on to the cops. So they can now just place their pieces anywhere they want on the board.
Okay. What do you think? We want to spread out, or do you think we should start dense?
Well, I'm a fairly rookie cop. I'm new to these streets, so I'm happy to take your lead on this.
Okay.
Have you taken down
Last
the sniper
time,
before?
last time we spread out a bit so that we were able to capture him quite quickly within like the first couple of moves. So maybe we can try, see what we can do. We're gonna collaborate on moving Frank here, or is it? It's gonna be Eddie. Yeah, Eddie, because none of us actually have him as our character.
Okay.
So we'll both take turns on moving him. I think I could start on 87. It's fairly close to like Potrero Hill, City Hall, and the Bank of America.
Okay.
And we already know that he cannot sort of have the red circles as his third hit, so I'm thinking maybe we'll see him here quite early.
Okay, so you want me up close to the financial district?
Yeah, we can do that. And then
I
maybe
think
we could...
I'm just going to Knob Hill just because of the name.
And maybe we could put him here. And we're a bit spread out and we should be able to maybe see him quite quickly.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is what I should have done at the start. I forgot during the explaining that I actually start with a card. So I'm just going to draw that card now, and it's an inventory card. So I'll get rid of that and draw from the inventory pile, and I will turn this over, and I have got one of those. Okay, fine.
One of those.
One of those. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle my... In fact, you know what I'm going to... No, go on. I'll just shuffle my pack a couple of times because I don't think
we have a couple of people joining us in the chat already where someone is saying, place your bets, will Dina catch the sniper this time? Yes or no?
Oh, you've got a disadvantage. You've got me here, Dina. So
if there was any other sniper, maybe, but...
I mean, yesterday I had Robert, Start Player, and Clive helping me.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Did I trade up or did I trade down?
Well, we'll see, won't we? We will see. Right, so now it's my actual go because I should have drawn that card at the start of the game. So I'm actually going to draw. I've gone for a slightly different strategy this game.
He says he's just trying to trick us.
Oh, that's also an inventory card. So let's see what that is. That is a... Oh. Ew. Okay. Right. Yeah, great.
Sounded like that's a card you've never seen before. which is worrying.
It's actually... in fact, no, I can't say because I'll give it away. So, but that's my turnover. So it's back to Cat. Oh, no. So now what happens is... I've obviously got myself very flustered explaining the game at the beginning because there's something else I forgot, of course, which is at the start of the game I have to give you the district I'm in and an adjoining district to give you something to go on. So I will do that now. I am in Outer Sunset or Inner Sunset. So just for you, for your information, Adam, the orange titles are the district names.
Yep.
So basically I'm somewhere in here.
Oh.
All right. That means we have an Eddie who's fairly close. All right, I guess we'll dive right into it then.
Okay, show me the ropes.
All right, so I can move 3 or I can draw a card. I'm fairly far away from both Inner Sunset and Outer Sunset. I'm thinking I will this time, because I'm playing Catherine, I'm just going to start by drawing a card. Let's see if it let me draw it. There we go. I get draw an inventory card straight away. That's not bad.
Wow.
And I get a bulletproof vest.
Really coming up against a sniper, right?
Nicely into my square here, so I was going to pop it on. And then we got Adam.
Hey, so
draw a card.
I kind of feel like my guy looks really angry, but I also think I'm quite far away, so probably a good idea is to also draw a card.
Bulletproof, nothing to lose. That is a great comment that we're having here in the chat.
So I get an inventory card as well. I did actually shuffle these, but clearly poorly. So all inventory cards.
Or did you shuffle it very well?
I stacked the deck.
A first aid kit.
Oh.
Alright, so you take this little red square here and you pop it into one of your squares. I would tuck it under your pistol. Because then at least you're keeping the square open. You can reshuffle them from what I've gathered.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some things just won't fit. Then we're not going to try to jam them in.
Okay, so there's Eddie.
All right, where do we... Okay, so he's the closest one. So he can get to 1, 2, 3, 62. Or we can get him down to the Kassar Stadium.
Get him to the stadium. Like these circles are kind of like these sniper kind of crosshairs. That's the word I was looking for. They're where the targets are, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
I mean, it'll be really embarrassing if he takes out somebody where Eddie is.
Yeah.
Just for your information, you don't have to land on me at the end of your move. If at any point you pass over me, I have to declare it.
Okay.
So sometimes it can be good to just run around in circles.
Yep. I'm going to draw again. Give myself a few more options. Okay. Over to you. Now I need to move the hunch tracker.
Yes.
So, 2 rounds time, I will have to reveal myself, if that's the right turn of phrase.
All right, so Catherine here. Oh, let's neaten up her squares a bit. I feel like 1, 2, 3. Well, how far can I go? 1, 2, 3. I can get to 108, 118, or 32. So I think I'm going to draw in towards the middle. 1, 2, and 3. Run like the wind. I mean, I'm not that fast.
Right, I'm going to leave the aptly named Knob Hill. And I'm going to move down here to 75. You can move 3 spaces, right?
Yep.
So
until we get a car from our inventory cards. At least then you get move forward.
Yep.
All right, and then we have Eddie here. Let's see. We can either draw him into like outer sunset, inner sunset, or we could go up and around to like Strawberry Hill, just in case we got the hint of sunset area, but he's actually heading for like Legion of Honor.
Well, what you have to bear in mind is, of course, that since I declared I was in outer or inner sunset, all I've done is drawn. I haven't moved.
Yep, still there.
I am still there, aren't I? Yeah.
True. So maybe if we do 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, controversial.
Right. Okay.
Because I think he would be on some of the edges point. So it's either up on this ridge or down to like Christmas tree points.
Well,
So
I'm still feeling quite confident, so I'm going to draw.
Lucky.
He's really lucky.
I'm feeling lucky. Aha! Okay, that's handy. Right. So I've got
Don't get too
Move that to
confident.
there.
The chat is like, oh, don't get too confident now. You'll make mistakes.
Okay.
More than
right.
welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Hunch is getting closer.
It is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. I'm
Yeah,
actually.
if you go down.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
You head down. I'll head across.
Just maybe, just in case, Christmas Tree Point is somewhere we're heading. He does seem to feel rather confident in his position. So where do we take Eddie?
Do we want to get him further out? Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just do 1, 2, 3?
Let's.
Yeah, I think I'll be moving.
So maybe he's at 101.
I think I'll be moving.
102 somewhere. Clearly putting some pressure on it.
Okay.
The hunch coming on.
The hunch is coming up.
Right, I have moved to there. and I can reveal that I am in Outer Sunset.
Mmm.
Boom.
Mmm. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh. 102, 125 is looking pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
That was sneaky. He was very sneaky there. So 1, 2, and 3. So I can hop down 1, 2, and 3. 127 right below Twin Peaks.
So if I come down 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we want to get Eddie down to 125?
This one.
You could go 100, 102, then 125.
Ooh, okay. There.
Ah!
I hear the. Is that?
Oh,
nice, Adam.
Yeah, I was on 100 for the first couple of rounds, and so I just went 1, 2, 3 because Eddie was there. I thought, well, he's not in range. 1, 2, 3, but of course I forgot about. You have to look at the road system very carefully. You can make shortcuts. Okay,
yeah.
well,
all right. So we have 3 dice.
Eddie's already readying his shotgun. Great.
Basically, the chat is saying you got 2 cocky here, and you get 2 hits.
And you can re-roll the middle one, of course.
Oh yeah, let's do that now.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. I'll go down to 8. I will fire my useless in a firefight sniper rifle back at you for 1 roll.
As is
and
expected.
I get a miss. And now I try and roll for escape.
Miss.
Yes! First time.
Let's try.
So I can move 4 places. I'm going to go there. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Reset. Oh no, I don't reset the tracker because was that Eddie's go?
That was Eddie's go.
Yes, that was
Eddie's go. Now it's my go. Now, when I have escaped on the 3rd cop's go, I can't then move as well because that would be a bit unfair. I could be suddenly 8 spaces away.
Yeah.
So when I've been lucky enough to get an escape on the 3rd cop's go, but just before my turn, I have to draw on my turn. I can't. I can't then move. So I'm going to draw. Okay, that's quite useful.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 70. If you wanted to escape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 69, 70, 97, 2, 3, 4, 1. So he's here somewhere from his escape.
Yes, somewhere on the board. Still.
Oh, I should have moved the tracker actually after my go, so I've done that now.
I think I'm going to start with doing 1, 2, 3. Okay, no response. So we know at least he's not at 126 because he wouldn't have been able to go there.
2, 3, 4. Right. I mean, he could have got all the way over here to Haight Ashbury. So I'm just in case he's slipped past us. I mean, my gut feeling is saying he's going north to Golden Gate Park, but I kind of feel he could have been sneaky and got past us. So I'm going to double back and
you want to go 94 because he can't go any further than 94 from where he was.
Can you not go to 122 from where he was? He's got. Is it 4 spaces he can move?
Because he can't go through me. So I was here.
Yes, that's correct. I can't go through.
And you're on 122.
So I was 127.
So he could have got to 1. He could have gone 105, 123, and then up to 122 potentially.
Since I went 123, 105, it means he didn't take that route. So we can essentially say that he did not go through either of these points. I just used my dice. These roads were not used, which leaves us with 97, 102, or Copping Square.
Moved down that road on his turn, he would have had to tell us, are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so up we go.
So we're kind of left with him going through this path, or potentially, yeah, actually those two.
Okay, I'm going to go. Tricky. Could he have got all the way up to the Outer Richmond?
1, 2, 3.
Where it was.
Strawberry Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I could be on
It's
67.
60.
I could be on 62.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot up to 62.
Yeah, 67 is the furthest he could have gone.
2.
And then we can kind of give you back this one.
Yeah.
And do we do 1, 2, and 3? It seems like an obvious one. We could do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I know which number I would have gone.
Oh, do tell.
What do you think, Adam? Up here,
number-wise.
this way.
One more.
2.
The most sensible number would be the number that's unreachable by all the cops.
Right? So like 67, 66. 66 would be unreachable. Moving there.
Okay. I am going to use a streetcar pass.
Ooh.
So
All right. So
1,
black and green dotted line somewhere. And now he's
2,
going to disappear for us.
Okay.
So he probably
I'm gonna
went
use
99 then.
that.
Let the chase begin. I think he was here.
Okay. So I'll move the tracker to there and over to Catherine.
So you could have gone 93.
So just for your information, Adam, the streetcar, I have only got 2 of these in my pack. You'll be glad to know, because it lets you instantly move anywhere on the streetcar network. Well, I don't mind telling you, I was on 67, so I've gone 1, 2, and then I can go anywhere up or down here.
All the way up to the financial district down here. So we're absolutely no clue, but there is a reveal coming up in 2 rounds. I feel like the best way to use my position is to draw a card. So let's do that. All right, quite happy with that. So I'm going to pop that to the side here. Yes, I'm going to remember to use the card this time on the first hit and not stack it for the second round. We're being reminded in the chat here that I was a bit tardy with my cards last time. But we learned.
I've moved.
It was a very bad move. All right, so where do you want to go, Adam?
I've already moved.
Oh,
I thought it probably could start to move towards where he could potentially be. But
where do you think? You went that way.
Yeah, so I just moved closer.
Summon Game says you got this.
Good old dog.
We have faith. Okay, so do you think we should do... Where do we move Eddie here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, back to Kassar Stadium.
Yeah, why not?
There.
Okay. Right. I'm announcing my first hit on
You
City
went
Hall,
far.
which was the hit location given to me by the D12 at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that tells you that I am on that location. Move the hunch tracker.
I feel like we're going to be under a lot of pressure now. I mean, someone from City Hall's been taken out. Captain's not going to be happy with us.
I know. Yeah. We are having a technical question from the chat from Sasha here. Do we have to use all 3 cops even if we don't have 4 players?
Yes, you always have to use 3 cops. If there's just a 2-player game, 1 player can take all 3 cops, which sounds like it might be a handful, but in actual fact, that's the quickest play is 2 players, because obviously you're of one mind and you just say, right, I think I'll move him there, him there, him there, you'll go. Whereas where there's 4 players, obviously you have a bit of negotiation, and that's the longer game. So in a way, the 2-player is easier, but if less kind of fun and social than a 4-player game.
Okay, so now he's gonna hit. Is he able to teleport away, or where does he have? Does he have to be on the space to do the hits?
He's on the space.
I have to be.
Yeah.
So in order to do a hit, I have to move on to the space, and that's the end of my turn. And then on the next turn, I announce a hit, so you know I'm there. And then obviously when it's my next turn, I can move away. So as you can appreciate, that's a bit of a lengthy process. So I have to kind of make sure you're far enough away. Unless I'm feeling quite arrogant, I might do a hit anyway, knowing that you can then land on me. But I mean, I could be that arrogant at the start of the game because I've got plenty of health. But I certainly wouldn't do anything like that towards the end of the game.
So you can get 274, which is fairly close.
Yeah, we're in the Western Edition. Why not?
Good thing from your point of view is my next turn is a reveal. So wherever I do move off there, you're going to know.
And then
Eddie,
we can
get a 91?
Yeah.
Boom.
For sure.
Okay, so I need to now move off there. So where shall I go? I might go.
So in the game, there's a helicopter card that basically lets you protect an area from getting a hit.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. We had one stationed at the Presidio last time in hopes of kind of blocking off
hang on.
some of that hot
I completely
ranger
forgot.
areas.
I'm going to have to tell you where I am. So I better rethink what I was just about to say.
Damn it.
Right, 1, 2.
We didn't want you to do that.
Okay.
So he's going to be on the edge of the district.
I'm in the mission district.
Mission district.
That's going to be a mission.
Ah. Okay.
You got this.
1, 2, 3. No.
You got this.
I
didn't have it.
Okay.
You should have taken a chance, and you should have taken a chance on a movement card.
Maybe Adam can do that. Let's see. How close are you? 1, 2, 3. You can't get there. That is a move card. You can go 4.
Hey. So I'm in a crappy position there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really get because of where I am.
But you can go 73, 1.
What you can do if you don't want to use that movement card,
90,
you can keep it until later.
107.
I'm gonna hold on to it and move 3 spaces.
You could get to 107.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go down 1, 2,
90.
3.
Yeah.
Bloop.
In case he's heading for Castro.
Yeah, and then could we move Eddie Oh, he's also not in a great place.
Are we going to aim at a movement card for Eddie?
Yeah, go for it. Let's tool him up.
He gets an inventory. Cash. For intel.
Ching.
Hey. So those intel location cards will be quite valuable. So there's 2 players that will be able to get my exact location.
Gonna put those on him.
How many targets does the sniper have to kill?
I have to complete 3 and then escape to win.
That's a magic number. Apparently.
And that was us. You're gonna leave
that's you
the
done.
mission
Okay,
now.
sorry. Right. Really, I should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should probably.
There.
Yeah. I should move off this position here, 118.
Could that face be any more obvious? Especially considering we are very close to that one. I don't believe you, Mark.
I'm gonna go to there.
Okay.
And move that.
Where did he head off to? I am gonna take a cut. I get myself a car!
Oh, nice!
And it's not the same car as last time.
Hey, that is the car from Knight Rider.
You could say that. I couldn't possibly comment.
For legal reasons, we cannot comment on that.
I take that back.
Yeah, and it actually isn't. It actually isn't based on that car. It's based on another famous car from the 70s.
Is it a Ford?
It's based on another famous car from the 70s.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it supposed to be like a Ford? Because I don't know cars.
No, it's not a Ford. It's not a Ford.
Okay. Like the only... Sasha is wondering, is it a Corvette?
Well, if I eliminate all of them, then we'll be left with telling what it is, won't we?
No, Sasha, there's another one that is a little red Corvette. That's the one I had yesterday. Okay, that was me. So, Adam, you're going to be the mastermind here now. Do you also want the car?
So, always, but you know.
There's a little red Corvette in there somewhere.
So, where do you think he's going then? Do you think he's off to the Castro, off to Ferro Hill Recreation Center?
So I think he was at like 139 or 140 when I came in here. So he obviously is going to try to get as far away as possible. So unless his next hit is Protero Hill, I think he's heading past like the Castro.
Okay, so if
because he came from the city hall and he didn't go to Soma, but he also said he had to be clever about where he went. Meaning he probably first took a direct route and then rerouted.
The more spread out you are, the harder it is for me, really. Because if all of you are like almost one move away from every hit location, then obviously it makes declaring a hit quite nervous for me.
Absolutely. Sasha's like, is it a Cabriolet Camaro or a Dodge Challenger? I need to know.
It's neither. It's neither.
Just getting very specific.
Only way to know is to get the game, right?
I'll just say the word Smokey and the Bandit.
There you go, Sasha. Go ahead and chase off to the interwebs. Alright, what is our Eddie doing? He has cash for intel, so I feel like maybe he should just draw another card and see if we get an intel. I feel like that could be good. It's a transit strike. Stinger cards. Stinger discards
Oh.
any held travel pass.
That's quite a good card for you because I was very fortunate enough to draw both of my streetcar passes at the start of the game, so I will have to discard that now.
Perfect.
It's already used, weren't they?
Well done, Eddie.
Was that Eddie's go?
Well, there was a card being drawn. Can he still move?
No, he drew a card, so that's it. Yeah,
Drew a card,
exactly.
Your stinger.
Okay, I have moved.
The sniper will get caught, says Sasha in chat here. And apparently I am pronouncing Chevrolet wrong.
I don't know. I think that's how I would say it.
It's Chevrolet, right? How do you pronounce it?
What they call them? They just call them Chevys in America, don't they?
Chevy.
Chevrolet?
Chevrolet?
Is it our turn?
It is. It's Catherine's turn.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I think if you towards Potrero Hill, me and Eddie got this left side covered.
1, 2,
right?
3, 4.
Yeah. I've just got the hunch tracker in the right position. I've just moved it onto. I haven't been doing it, but it's definitely where it should be now.
Definitely where it should be. That's good. That's good. Right. So maybe Eddie should head off to
I have a
1,
go?
2, 3. Yes, you first. 94, 122 maybe, depending on where you move.
Where do you think is a good place? Do you think he's heading towards Twin Peaks, the Christmas tree point?
Maybe.
Or is he double back? Is he going up?
Maybe we just keep Eddie up.
Okay, I'll go towards Twin Peaks then.
Mm-hmm.
Can I land on Christmas tree point?
You can, yeah.
I'll go and stand there and pick out a nice tree.
Nice, yeah.
What about Eddie?
Shall we keep him up here and just draw another card? He gets a car.
Ah,
I can't
Now, which
say
pop
that.
culture car is that? I'll let everybody try and work it out.
And the radio.
It's been radically altered, but I'd be quite intrigued to see if anybody recognises it.
Used in combat, other cops with a radio adds +1 to movement. Well, we don't have a radio, but Eddie now does. So this is good.
Okay. So, if another cop is in combat with me, Eddie gets +1 to his move, so he can close in on the fight quicker.
okay.
So he essentially will have +5.
Is it the Starsky and Hutch car? No, it isn't. No. But the colour's a good clue.
Yeah. Can we have a close-up on the cast? Of course we can. Let's give everyone a close-up.
It's not the General Lee, is it?
Oh, well done. Who was that?
You said General Lee?
Yeah.
It's just pure Die Rollin over here.
I have moved.
Okay.
And I move that there. So you're about to find out where I am.
Yeah, I feel he's relaxed at the moment.
Yeah, he's quite comfortable.
Comfy sniper.
Getting some comments in the chat about how gorgeous the art is.
Yeah, that's our artist Ania. I won't embarrass myself by trying to pronounce her her surname. But if you look on Board Game Geek, you see her surname and some of the other work that she's done. Notably, recently, she did the art for 1066, Tears for Many Mothers. And I think she's done the art for the newer version, Napoleonic game.
1815.
Yeah, I think she did the art
Earth.
for that as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Catherine's moved.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Gonna patrol the perimeters.
Okay. I'm gonna be back on myself. 1, 2, 3. Do we move Eddie this time?
Yeah, maybe because he's 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe we can go towards Outer Richmond a bit and then kind of track back next round.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Ooh, we
Now
got
time to reveal
attention
the
here
hit.
from.
There we go. guy.
Further up.
And zoom in.
And,
That is
just to prove, I did have the
janitor's key. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, so we can get him to 7 if he had a movement card. We could get him all the way there if he gets a big movement card.
Oh, we'll risk it.
Eddie.
3, 4. Yeah, I don't think Eddie can do it even with a card, can he?
No, he can get to 27, so he needs some movement of +2. Then he can.
Can he? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he can get to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That isn't. Oh yeah.
5.
Oh yeah.
6. Yeah.
1, 2.
He has a +2.
Yes. Yeah. If he gets a +2, he can make it. That was a bit of a miscalculation.
I'm not terribly
sorry.
off.
So it's Catherine first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was also the reveal. So no surprises. I'm in the Presidio.
This guy.
Yeah. I'm here. So they play 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are going to try to escape. So I will get up here.
I'm going to use my movement card to move 4.
And then we're going to take a card. We're going to hope for a movement. It is an assigned chopper. Hits in a district with an escape plan. Where do we want the chopper? Now, obviously, if we do place a chopper here, we will not be able to get to those hit locations. So, Golden Gate Park, Strawberry Hill could be nice. He did show that he had the key to get it, the janitor's key. That was kind of required for here, so maybe he would do.
Just for Adam's benefit, the red locations, I'm not allowed to do as the third and final hit. Just for a balancing issue, because I could do the hit and then literally just win next go.
Yeah.
So the most vulnerable location for an early win is Alta Plaza Park. Of course, you don't know whether I've drawn a park ranger uniform. I would only reveal it once I
use it,
declared the hit. Yeah. This is Golden Gate's always a good one as well because you get to exclude 2 locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good shout.
Maybe we try that.
Okay, so now things become a bit simpler for the cops because they can completely forget about those 2 red ones, and they can completely forget about those, knowing that the only way I can get my final hit is from there, 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 or there.
It's either
They're fairly spread out, but
there's 2 very distinct areas.
the more dangerous ones are, I mean, if I do any of these bottom 3, you've got plenty of time to organise yourselves to close the exit. Whereas if I do one of these top, couple of the top, particularly either of these 2, then if you're down here, then there's nothing to stop me going and winning.
And obviously, it faces to mention you can't use public transport.
Yes, once the 3rd hit is complete, I can't use public transport. Although if I do my 3rd hit as Alta Plaza, I don't even
You don't
need
really
it, do I?
need it. Yeah. Wouldn't need that. Okay. So that was all of us moving. That means you get to move, the sniper.
Right.
We put the chopper down. Think long and hard of where you want to go now.
Right, okay. 1, 2. I think I'll go there. Or should I? Actually, you're so far away. Maybe I'll just be really cocky and you know where I am, but I think I'm just going to draw.
This guy.
Guy! See, had we moved Eddie up, he wouldn't have done that.
Inventory. I could do with a decent weapon, so if I run into you again, I can actually fight back.
Well,
the sniper's just kind of sitting there eating his sandwiches now.
Cleaning his rifle and just chilling, ordering coffee.
I might actually use that straight away and go back up to 10. Okay,
healing.
over to you.
Leave my sandwich alone, says Sasha. Oh, right. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have a card. Location intel. Stinger reveals exact location.
That's the one time you didn't want that card.
I know.
I wonder where he is.
I wonder. Oh no!
You found him. Right, I'm gonna get moving.
Yeah. So we're wanting to cut off 1, 2, 3, 2. Can we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Get to 5. Yeah. We want to try to cut off some roads for him.
Right, let me think now. I don't know whether to be a bit risky.
Do it.
Risk it for a biscuit. Come on.
Risk it all. Risk it all. Okay.
For the drama.
For the drama. Okay, I have moved. I hope I don't regret that.
Okay, 1, 2. So he has 3 exit points. 8, 7, and 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in
No
case.
cigar.
Okay, so we know it didn't go that way.
No cigar.
So it's 8 or 7. So he has to be in Marina District, Cow Hollow, or Pacific Heights.
Uh,
He could also be at 41 in Inner Hollows. But he could not go any further than that. And you went 42.29, right, Adam?
Yeah.
So we know he didn't go down.
I've moved. You'll find out next time where I am.
Which meant that he must have gone 7, 9, or 8, 10. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, so he's over 1, 2, 3, 4?
Nope.
Can I double back to this over here?
Yeah.
You can. I'm glad I moved.
And then we can do Eddie 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. My go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 4. I'm in Inner Sunset.
Right. So you must have done 43.55 that route instead of 41. Oh, I could have done 4. Yeah, this way. Heading to the ER, are we? No.
Actually, that's not. Well, no, I'm fully healed actually because I drew that first aid kit.
I know. You have the medical pack. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do remember the ER very fondly from last time, says Sasha in the chat.
I think we ended up shooting up the ER, didn't we?
I may or may not have run in guns blazing on the place.
People in wheelchairs diving for cover.
Hey, when you're hunting a sniper, all bets are off.
Yeah, 100%.
Question is...
is it my turn?
No, not
we've not moved
me.
Eddie yet.
Okay.
Where do we take him? 2, 3, 4, 32. No, so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get him back to 3.
Yeah, go that way.
Yeah. Achieve the goal at all costs. I don't think I'm very reckless, Sasha. I feel like most games I'm a very sort of cautious player, but there's something about hidden movement games.
Okay, I've moved.
From Inner Sunset, spot 94. If I were you, where would I go? I'm gonna go down here.
Is it worth me going back in case he's double backed on us?
He could have, yeah. Cover some ground.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then Eddie, where should Eddie go?
Do you want to take him up to, like, if he uses the freeway, that costs 1 move and he gets to number 1, and then 2, 3, 4. He can go to 38 or 34
which
in case he does the Legion of Honor.
There's those 2 top ones he could be going for, these 2 bottom ones.
All the 2 bottom ones. So that would kind of cover our ground if he is at 33, 34.
Do you have any cards you can use, Dina?
No, so my card is for combat.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So I don't have any cards, but we could draw a card. Do we want Eddie to draw a card? Eddie could draw a card. He did get the cash, so if it's an intel, he could get intel. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He gets an extra 2 move. Do we just save it?
That's a 6 move. That's
Or do we move him straight away?
yeah. Well, it
Maybe
depends
we
whether you
just
think
say-
you could find me. If you don't think you could find me, that's a great one to tuck away, because when you do
Yeah.
next find me, suddenly you can move 6.
Yeah, there's quite a
Let's
bit.
hold on to it.
Sasha's like, use it now! And you call me
now.
reckless.
Would.
She's like, oh, Gina, you're so reckless. And then she's like, use all the things. Oh, yeah,
have to
we wouldn't have
declare-
never made it there.
I did
You
have
had
the
the
Park
Ranger
Rangers uniform. So I've got a half decent pistol now as well. But I'm heading for home now.
This guy.
Right.
Well, at least we're all
This.
in the right kind of area.
1, 2, 3, 4. I need a move card. If I had a +1, I could get to him straight away.
Go for it. Put it across for you.
Because, as you know, this is mine. So, make a gamble. It's an inventory. It's a
Ooh.
new weapon.
I really don't
It's
want to
not-
meet you.
Really bad, but...
Oh, you can't take it unless you ditch the vest. It won't fit.
Do we think we want to do... I mean, I'm full health. I don't really feel like
It's a
minus
vest, you know.
1...
Get yourself an assault rifle.
He did get better weapon, though. But yeah, I think she does need a better weapon. So, we're gonna do it. There you go. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm going
Now,
to
if anyone wants to head off to Christmas Point and pick up the vest. Good
Billy
fight.
Loxton. Okay, so you've got to fight Billy Loxton, who has a D4 machine gun. He ignores the first hit. So Frank can fire away his magnum.
So my 3 dice, yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no
a
hits.
lot of ricocheting.
Yeah. Okay, so Billy
Possible
is going
escape?
to...
No,
2
escapes.
hits on Frank.
Boom.
You do have a med kit, though.
You can't use it during combat.
Yeah, but... Ooh,
But, okay, so you carry
That's
on.
rough.
Next round with Frank.
yeah. Frank has
Eddie.
6. Eddie has, so...
No, with
1,
the
2,
hoods, you
3.
can with the hoods you complete the combat completely against the hoods.
6.
So
he can get to 70.
so he needs to roll his 3 dice again now because he's still fighting Billy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've not killed him yet.
Fight to the death, is it?
It is.
I've got the best dice rolls here, guys.
1.
I've got one here.
And one more roll. Did you roll 3?
Roll 3.
It's actually irrelevant because Frank's special ability always gets +1 damage, so that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
So Billy is no more, but his parting shot will be as follows. One more hit on Frank.
Oofed.
Oh my gosh. This is rough. Don't die!
Okay, so that was Frank's go, so now we're on to Eddie.
Eddie. If he uses a card, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get to number 70. That's 3 away. Shall we do it?
I mean, and in Rome.
When in Rome, right?
Chariot. It's fairly close now.
Now, I need
Put
to
some
just
pressure
head for
on.
home. I need to head for home. How?
You do. I wanna.
And in 2 rounds' time, I've also got a reveal.
Yes, I am hoping to keep you running for that long time.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Yeah, I've moved that, haven't I? Yep.
Okay. So I am gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 to 105.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not feeling too great because I've only got like 2 hit points left.
Yeah. You're gonna take a moment and use a pack.
Yeah, so how much do I
You
get for the
also-
first aid kit?
Nicely placed in the middle there to prevent him from getting to some of the marinas.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the healing?
2.
Like-
So Frank's up to 4 now.
Okay. Can I draw a card as well?
Yeah, you can.
It's going to be another great card.
Be a good one. Inventory draw.
Injury
That could be good.
on my hand. Utopia. Right, hoping this is bazooka.
Radio.
Yo.
+1 movement if in combat.
Right. So if Frank or Eddie are in combat with me, the other one gets +1 to their movement on top of all their other bonuses.
That's great.
So technically, Eddie, if he drew a movement +2, could move 7.
When in combat, yeah. Oof. That is pretty cool.
Okay. Eddie.
Whose go is it now?
Eddie.
Eddie's go, yeah.
Should we move him back up?
Yeah. So like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're pretty close.
Right. Okay, let me see now. Let me see.
If only the mirror in the sniper's background was slightly different position, we'd be able to see the screen.
I know, right?
I have moved and I am in. I am in the mission.
Dear.
Mission.
Okay. So you must have gone this way because I was here. Slipped past. Clever. Okay.
Yeah, I think you were there,
Oopsie.
and I went in between.
Yeah, you did. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I was on 70 and I was 27, so you must have been on 95 and 122 route. 2, 3, 4. Well, I can follow, or I can draw a card and hope for a movement.
You have to follow at this point. You've got a decent weapon if you can catch him.
I do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. 1, 2, 3 for me. Leadfoot, Frank.
Eddie would go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 3, 2.
4. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect.
Spread it out a bit.
I get you on the freeway because, of course, I can't use the freeway now.
Yeah.
And So you guys can get up to the top and defend the exits, and I have to somehow sneak through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not liking those moves very much.
I can get on the freeway in one move too. Now that might be useful.
1, 2, 3.
But we won't have a reveal for quite some time.
Let's go there. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I need to try and win it before the next reveal.
Yeah. So you got 4 rounds. 3, essentially. There's this one.
I have gone.
Yeah. And we need to stop you from entering Fisherman Wolf, this location, and these. And if you went to the mission, we would.
I've just noticed there's 5. There's 5 location. Oh no, you've had one, haven't you? There's 4 location intel cards left in the pack. But there are 31 cards, so it's 1 in 8 chance of getting one.
Tell me the odds.
But of course, you can zip ahead of me using the freeway, can't you? So it's.
I could. But it'd be so good to catch you before you did. So you could be in Soma now, but you'd have to be like just within Soma. 2, 3, 4. Could be there or there or there inside it. So if I went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna hang out here.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to head further up because he's going to escape on the marinas?
I don't know, because I don't know whether he's mentioned highways several times, and that could have been a way to try and get us to go to the highways so he could slip past the other way. Not that I think you're deceitful at all, just in case you're being deceitful. So I didn't know whether it was worth, just because he could have snuck through.
I mean, you do have to be aware of the exits now, because
the range.
Yeah.
I was somewhere in the mission. Let's just say I was there on 133. My first move could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, and my next move
straight there, yeah.
Would be
1,
Marina.
2, 3. I could actually win on my next move if I was there and I did go to.
Okay, I'll go
86,
another way just in case.
I could actually win on my next move.
I'll end where I started.
All right. Summon Game says he played Shiver with him and it was awesome. It's a very patient man. It's a good lad.
I had a very good crew playing that. It was very fun.
And then Eddie would zip on this one. Get up to the marina. I'm going to essentially cut it off. So I think 50 is a good... I'd have to force you to go around. Yeah.
Thinking noises from the sniper as he's loading his next move.
Right. Okay. Let's see what.
Sound like close.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. I've moved.
Okay. So I could do 1, 2, 3.
Now, would it be worth me using my turn for the 1 in 8 chance that we get an intel card?
Yes. I think so.
Sure about this?
Yeah, because like we still have extra move.
I use that straight away?
You
Yeah.
can. Yep. Are you
So I
gonna zip
want to use
around
it
to
straight
kind
away.
of cover ground to see if he's moved really close to like the fisherman dwarf? Because obviously
Okay,
we're
so
crowding
the
this
Fisherman's
one.
Wharf there. I could move up to. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
There's so
Okay,
many small roads around here.
I'll use my 1 to go along this way, up there, around here, and there.
Okay, we're getting some smiles and some reactions here, so we're making it tight, I hope.
We're going the completely wrong direction.
I'm just getting ready to celebrate.
Oh, he's so close to winning.
Oh, he's literally in the marine district then, or he's found his own boat.
Do you think if we go
What's
1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4?
There.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yep. I'm going to phone a friend
Fun
at
friend.
this point.
Well, when I declared myself in the mission, I was there.
You were.
And then I moved 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
80. We both whizzed past you.
No, I didn't actually. I think I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to there. And then I think you guys were about here, something like this. And I had to decide how brave I was.
Here,
because I didn't quite have enough to move off and win the game, but I did have enough to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then win on my next game, just providing none of you decided to search the port.
So, 1, 2.
So I just managed to sneak through and win.
Literally,
done.
you were behind us, and we were like crowding around here, and you were 14 minutes of there. Oh wow! Yeah, okay, good going. That was close, though.
But it is a good strategy for the cops to physically sit on the ports in the escape phase. Like, so, for example, if you did a format something like that, you know, I have to win the game. I have to come through here.
Yeah.
So you can run little searching raids on your go around, knowing that I'm having to come through, or even keep swapping around. You know, let me get all excited and then just move to that one, and then like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm having to try do it, you know. Yeah, it was a bit of a nervy one, but yeah, sitting on that, literally waiting at the end of the pier for my boat to arrive, looking around at the whole of San Francisco's finest on the other end of the pier, was a bit nerve-wracking.
Wow, that was great. I normally find with hidden movement games or one versus many, especially, they can be hard to balance, and it can feel like when you're the one, it can feel like the many outnumber you, and it's really unfair. And when you're the many, it can feel like the one is overpowered. And Fury of Dracula, as I mentioned before this, like you can get very angry at that game sometimes. But yeah, I felt like it was really well balanced, even though I was kind of just running around hoping for the best. It was really
I mean,
fun.
I think with Fury of Dracula, I think there's about 2 or 3 cards in the whole pack that says he must reveal his location. Whereas obviously you find out every 4 rounds, although you don't get the exact location, but at least you have something to go on. I might be doing it a disservice because I know it's had 3 editions. I've got the original 80s Fury of Dracula. But yeah, I love that game. But yeah, it was. Every game is really quite different. I mean, this is the second one we've videoed publicly. And it's been an unusual one in that there's only been one flurry of combat. Usually in a game, they find him 3 or 4 times and there's combat and he slips away and then he either wins or doesn't. But it's been an unusual, quite cat and mouse game, this one.
Yeah. I feel like we were close very often within like a couple of steps.
Yeah. I think, like I said last night, probably about 70% of the whole game, he's within a move of the cops, of one of the cops, but yeah. I didn't have the cable car. I've not had a cable car card for ages, actually, to use the cable cars, but yeah. If I play as the sniper again, I'm really going to have to try and make it hard for myself. Maybe I have to get 5 hits or something.
Oh, that was great. Very different game than yesterday. Yeah. I very much liked it. So for anyone who's wondering, because I had some questions, what does it look like on the other side? So here you go.
Yep. So these are the hit locations. So on the Tabletopia version, you roll this at the start. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be my opening target, Legion of Honor, if this had been the start of the game. But in the real game, you'll just cycle through the pack until you get a key and then reshuffle, and then you've got your first target. But of course, you don't get your first target until you've started your set your starting place, which in my case was a real pain because I started the game there, I think 100, and when I rolled the dice, I got City Hall. So yeah, I had a bit of a trek to go and find it.
For anyone who's wondering, wanting to follow the campaign, there's a website link in the chat here, so you could just sign up to get notified for when launching. It will be launching in May for my birthday, so you can follow along here and see my birthday stream where I'm going to be the sniper, which will be interesting. And then maybe we'll get Mark to hunt me down.
Yeah, that will be
a payback.
To that.
We are also going to drop some social media links here, so do feel free to follow them.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that's watched, and we'll watch hopefully when we post it for future
and for
viewing.
Everyone who's wanting to find Die Rollin, where can they find you, Adam?
Oh, you can find me in lots of back alleys in the West Midlands. But no, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm even on TikTok. I'm too old to be on TikTok, but yeah, you can see me on TikTok if you want to. And that's Die Rollin without a G, which is always fun. Except the Instagram, which does have a G, but that's a different story.
Give an apostrophe instead.
Dude.
And for everyone who's wanting to find me, I'm Dino Said So on just about everywhere. If you're wanting our company, it's Dino Said So Studio, which also has a website and everything. So do feel free to reach out if you're wanting to either play prototypes on stream with me or have your game being marketed by me. Either way, I'm super easy to find everywhere. And with that, thank you everyone who was in chat. Thank you so much to Sasha for being a moderator, being our sassy mod, as she likes to say. And we shall see you tomorrow when I will be streaming Chemical Overload with some lovely people. And after that, we're going to head over to Magic Yacht, and we're actually going to stream a a new social sort of gaming platform that you can use on your TV. So that might be interesting for those who are wanting to be like into the techie space of board gaming. So do follow along for that. Bye!